I'm Allison with FlickDirect, and I am here with Daniel Baldwin to talk about his documentary, your first documentary, called My Promise to PJ. Are you pleased with how it came out?
I am. I'm pleased with how the film came out. You know, as actors, producers, directors, sometimes you're fortunate enough to be in a situation where your series wins an Emmy or a Golden Globe, and I've been in pictures that have won many Oscars and all kinds of those accolades. But this was an opportunity to make a movie that the hope was would save human lives, and so I can't think of any honor higher than that. So I'm very proud of the fact that there have been a number of people already that have seen the film that have gotten sober, that were on a really bad path. So that's great.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Absolutely. So, what do you think PJ would have thought of the film? Would he have found it endearing or funny? Would he laugh at it a little?
I think he would have been proud of it. I think that the bigger point was when this was not the script that I wrote. You know, when and I don't mean of the film, I mean in life. PJ was sober for 3.5 years, and then he made a terrible decision to go back and use heroin again. And on the first shot, he overdosed and died.
Oh my gosh.
So I had plans for PJ. You know, the decade that I spent trying to help him, PJ was supposed to then come with me and help me help other people. You know, and he tragically made this decision. And I have to tell you that there was a part of me that said, if I asked PJ, can I use your death in order to try to help other people? I know he would have said yes. I know he would have. So I think he's probably proud of that. You know, and I'll see him in heaven and I'll find out one day. Hopefully not too soon.
And you'll run with the bulls in heaven.
That's right. No, I'm done running with the bulls.
You're done. Okay. Yeah. You have struggled with your own addictions. So how did that play into how you shaped the documentary? Or did it at all?
Well, I don't know that I mean, I've been sober a really long time now, but I battled for, 20 years.
Yeah.
I think the harder part of it was when you're the director of the film, you shoot the movie. So we shot over 60 hours on 3 cameras. So I had 180 hours of material to review. And so when you sit with your siblings and they tell you how horrified they were at my behavior, and what a loser you were, and blah 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 blah, and they come out with stories and everything, and then you have to go in the editing room and watch all those over and over again.
Gosh.
Choose the ones that you want to use in the film, and then watch those frame by frame. I mean, by the time I was done, it was hard to watch. Billy in particular, Billy had very graphic stories about his experiences in my using and arrests and different things that happened. And for him, it was almost therapeutic, I think, that he got to sit down with me and really tell me how he felt.
Was it therapeutic for you, and how many times did you cry?
It was a good reminder, a healthy reminder of where I came from, where I am now, and how I never want to go back. But I think it was much more therapeutic for him. He needed to tell me how he felt about that situation, and he did.
And he kept it bottled up for all those years, huh?
Yeah, I mean, there was, it got quite emotional for, Alec was not as emotional about it, but there were factors in it, for having to listen to him. My sister Jane, listening to Jane tell me, what that was like to not want your brother around. I loved you, but I just didn't want you around my kids. I didn't want you around. It was hard to watch over and over and over again.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine. It must have been like punching you in the gut over and over. And
well, it's what you decide to do with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, I like to keep my sobriety right here where I can see it. So if there's ever a tune-up I need, I'll just go back and watch a movie.
There you go. So what would you say to people out there who are struggling, or people who know people who are struggling with addiction?
Well, there's an answer. There is absolutely an answer. There is hope, and it can be done. I'm an example of that. PJ didn't make it because, and that's the ultimate price you pay is death. And it's real and it happens. I think we're going to lose. We're projected to lose 75,000 to 100,000 people between the ages of 15 and 25 this year.
Oh my gosh.
More than the Vietnam War.
Wow.
And yet there's not a federal dollar being spent. And I understand how terrible COVID is and all these other things that people die from. But this is a preventable thing if we treated them. I think we need to change some of the laws insurance-wise, and we need federal dollars to help fight this.
Yeah, those numbers are just staggering.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time and speaking with me so personally. And thank you for this film.
Thank you so much. God bless
Thank
you
you.
all.